Hello again, everyone. Here we go again. This time, it's not a let's play, but just some share of wisdom of what I learned by playing Gregtech. So, I decided to make this video to help people get to the start until the end of the Bronze Age, showing things to do, what to do, some tricks, tips and info. Well, then first we start the game, and as ever we start punching trees. Getting your wood, you see the first nerf to Gregtech, the wood. You just get 2 planks for wood, and so you get only 2 sticks for 2 planks. So keep this on mind. So you get more wood and get more wood. You make your workbench, and then you make your wood tools. And you arrive at the second nerf of Gregtech, the durability of the pickaxe. As you can see on the left corner of my screen, the armor status show me that this wood pickaxe only have 30 durability. Greg nerfed the wood and steel tools, so use 2 get your cobblestone, so you can make stone tools which are better. Let's grab some stick and make the semi cobblestone pickaxe, and now let us make a shovel. As you can see on the left corner, this has 49 durability, so it lasts a bit longer than the wood one, but this is not the top tier of the initial tools. You can use to mine iron, your coal. If you're playing with the industrial craft and have the copper engine ore, you can dig them just fine. Then you pick a shovel and start to dig this beautiful gravel, and you wish that it drop its flint, but let's see. I am not letting go. There is one that is true. No, not get a 31. Oh well, I have some flint here. We got the flint and we make flint tools. That's right. Here we are. Flint pickaxe and a flint shovel. I'll just put quickly here so you can see. Wood pickaxe, 30 uses. Stone pickaxe, 49 uses, and the flint 129 uses. This is the old vanilla stone pickaxe, so this will be your mainly tool on the beginning of the flint age. And you should also get a lot of clay, because we need bricks, tons of bricks. The next step would be to make a home and mine, just as the name is saying, Minecraft. So you go log, get your iron ore, get your tin, copper, bricks and stuff. Now you should get some rubber trees too, not only because they are used to later make the required rubber, but also for another uses. Let's get some wood. Let us make a tree tap, and let's get some sticky resin. It's very useful in the beginning of the game, especially on hard modes where charcoal is disabled. because this will grow back. And what you're gonna use the stick resin for now, you just take your stick resin and stick in a stick, and you have torches that do not use any coal or charcoal you find, so you spare them. Do you see the point now? Now. After this Flint Age, the next step is to begin the Bronze Age. But to begin that, aside a lot of materials, we also need to make some tools. And those tools are important, so remember well. First you need a hammer. You get your iron and put a stick and you have your iron hammer. The next one is a wrench. Iron wrench. A hammer and the wrench will be used a lot of times on a lot of recipes, so remember how to make them. Now we need to make plates, and for that we arrive at the 30 Gregtech nerf. To make a single iron plate you need for now 2 iron ingots, one above each other, and you get your iron plate. And every time you do this, it makes this noisy. Now let us just pick two iron plates on a stick and you get, I don't know how to talk this, iron filey. This is used to sharpen edge and other stuffs. So now we should make an iron pickaxe. You must be wondering why. The reason is that if you're playing normal, you have the copper and tin ore from industrial craft to dig, but if you don't, if you're playing on hard mode servers and stuff, you can only rely on Gregtech ore, and they can only mine with the iron pickaxe at least. So let us make a plate. We stick a plate in the front, 2 ingots, 2 sticks, then we sharp the front and bend the back, and we have iron pickaxe. This look like our stone, but as you see, this can be mine. This don't. So this is Gregtech cassiterite ore. This produces tin, and this is tetrahedrite. This produces copper. So in a hard mode servers or settings, you need to dig those, and those are spawned on specific biomes. Those two can spawn on the extreme hills and hills biome. Cassiterite can also spawn on taiga, while the tetrahedrite can spawn on jungles and the variations. Remember this. This we're gonna use it a lot in the future. When you have enough iron, enough copper and tin, we can start to advance on the Bronze Age. To that, let us make bronze, 3 copper ingots and 1 tin ingot, and give us nothing. So just remove it. Okay then. That was silly anyway. We need to make the industs, but how are we gonna make ingots from dust? We cannot don't have any kind of master rate yet. It's very simple. We take some flint, make some beech woods, and make poles. Then we combine with the flint to make flint mortar, turns ingots in dusts. So we take our mortar and let us turn 3 copper in dusts and 1 tin on dust. Now we'll make 1 tin dust, 3 copper dust, and we're getting 3 bronze dusts. This is the less effective way to make bronze, but that's all we have for now. We take the bronze, we smelt it, and we have our, as you see here, our bronze ingot. Bronze ingot can be used to make the same tools as I showed you before, and they last longer. As you see, these have double the durability of the iron hammer. If you're playing with the industrial on normal settings, you can skip the iron tools and make it bronze tools, since they're gonna last longer. But if you play on hard mode, you need to make the iron pickaxe at least before you can have some bronze, and for that you need the iron tools. But do not worry, this will be expanded a lot. Now we have our bronze, and we also need some bricks. We take the bricks, and now we can start working on the Bronze Age. There is many ways to start that, but the first one should be the coal boiler. But in my opinion, I'll show you something else, something that I normally start making. It's not the most useful thing ever, but sure helps a lot. I'll put all this back in the chest because I'm not gonna use it. I have already the processed one right here. Don't forget, for if every plate it's 2 ingots. Let us first make the machine casing. Let's make it already 3. We make this in a chest and put a wrench to, I don't know how to say that, but to bind them all together into the basic machine casing. This will be the host body of our stuff. Now let's put the basic machine, a crafting table, a chest, and bronze plates all over the place. I don't need the chest. Sorry about that. And we have our bronze workbench. It's kinda expensive because we're gonna expend 14 bronze ingots and 16 iron ingots, but this is purely very useful. Let us place this here and look at this. Now I click it and it have the crafting grid, a chest side to place our materials, and this slot here so we can store our tools. And things don't pop up. I can put the chest here and it's not gonna drop like this old thing. This is a powerful tool in my opinion, because as you see, you can store things here and start working. Well then, now let us grab some furnaces and let us start working. I believe it is like this. Bricks on the side. No. Skipping. We put bricks on each side, a furnace, a range, and all bronze plates around it, and we get our small coal boiler. This is a pretty early way to get steam power. Let us make one. As you see, I make the recipe, but the thing is still here and it uses the resource on the back. Now I can use this button to empty the grid. So it put everything in the grid back in the chest. A lot more quicker than have to drag one by one. This slot was supposed to be projects, but these were not implemented. This one and this one have the same foolish function almost. We can attach to the bottom of it things like a hopper. And when you do that, if you put something on the arrow, it's gonna be dropped on the hopper below. And if there's something on the grid and I say to empty the grid to the hopper, it will do so. So this is a pretty useful way. Also, this workbench is pretty smart. Let's say that I want it to have things fitted. Let's click on this and get more iron, more bricks, more furnace and more basic machines. I want this workbench to be fed with these items forever, so I just place them in the hopper. What will happen is that the workbench will get fed with this material, but it will not pass one stack. As you see, when it hits the maximum of this stack, it will stop. Then start another one, another one, and another one. But even though there is more items, they are not taken. The workbench will only accept one stack of each item inside, nothing more. If I double the item, then it will continue to increase. And if there is none, it will receive one. So pretty useful. Now we have our coal boiler. Now we should start playing with it. Go. I don't need you for now. Go away. Now we have a small coal boiler. This bar is for water, this is for heat, and this is for steam. So first we need to give it some water, but how to do so? We need at least a bucket. So let us make a bucket. This is a vanilla thing, but this is necessary. All you need to do is place three iron plates and hammer it, and you have your bucket. Now let us pick some water from this infinite water stream. If you're playing on infinite water, you have some trouble, but it does not require that much water. This little water can last a long time. Now let us pick some coal and give it to the coal boiler, and you start warming the water and making us some steam, and we get some dark ashes. These have a very good use later on, but for now we should move to the next machine. What should be the first machine to make after the coal boiler? I know, how about as I showed you before, we can make the steam furnace. This will work just equal to our furnace, but instead it is steam powered, and to be powered by the coal boiler it needs to be placed. I should have shown before that, I forgot. Let us take this wrench. As you see, the boiler have the sides. All the sides will output steam to any attached machine, except from the front and from below. Below is the only place where you can inject water safely. Later on you can automate the water on it, so keep that in mind. As you see, it has warmed up and this is producing some steam. So if you place our steam furnace, it will decrease because the furnace will start to losing the steam inside. Let us place more coal, and you saw that just one single piece of coal have given us enough heat to make our steam. So if you go here and place some mineral, it will loudly make our process. As you see, the bar fills very slowly. Most of the steam machines work at the take the double time of the electric ones or even the vanilla ones. And you see this smoke coming from behind. All the steam bronze machines have this exhaustion port. If the port is blocked by a block or anything, it will not work. So remember to keep this side open. It's not an output, it's output of steam. Leave it open. You can use your wrench to change the direction, like side. But in my opinion, you should always put, if you want, above it, because you're not going to stand in the side and up in your furnace, are you? But the steam furnace is not a good machine to have. Let us make something different. Let's grab more of this. Let us make a second steam furnace. Now with 2 steam furnaces, 3 bricks, 3 bronze plates and an iron edge in the middle, we can make the steam smelter. This is a very powerful and useful machine, especially at the beginning. The steam smelter is the early version of the electric smelter. It can make alloys, and with this we can get our 3 copper, single bar of tin placed in the smelter, and it slowly but surely will make something better of this. As you see, the steam is decreasing very quickly. Remember that before we need to turn the ingots on dust and then combine the dust to get 3 bronze dusts. Now we can use the smelter to make bronze ingots, 4 of them. So this will give you more bronze. So that's why it's the first machine we should do. Now for the next machine, it's complex, because it starts to make the sturdy grinder. And as you can see, it requires a few things. Bronze gears. Piston is not difficult, so we're not sure, but the gears are complex, and a diamond. Diamond is complex. This is the basic machine I show you. You can make a little of bronze instead of iron if you have more bronze than iron, but this bronze gear is complex. We need bronze rods, we need bronze plates, and to make 1 bronze gear. How do we make rods? Simple. We take our bronze ingot and put the file above it, and you turn 1 ingot and 1 single rod. This is from Bronze Age. Later it got better. now just the wrench in the middle. We have our gears, and I have here a diamond. Now all we need is our piston, so let us get some cobblestone, some iron, some wood planks, and one piece of redstone to make our piston. I know I should be showing this because you already know, but who knows. Now, piston, bronze gears, diamond, the basic machine. What more? I forgot. Oh yeah. Of course, bronze plates, and we need to sharp and butter. No, I guess it's a wrench. Here we are, the study grinder, grinding up ores and also give byproducts. And I just remember I skipped one step. Sorry about this. Do you remember your ores, your copper, your tin, your cassiterite, your tetrarine, and your iron? You can actually gain some more of these ores before the machines. All you need to do is get your hammer above the block and you crush it. When you crush the ore and is melted and cook it, you got 10 nuggets. And if you remember, 9 nuggets make one single ingot, so you can have more of this doing so, but this will cost durability on your hammer. As you see, 104. 100, it expends 4 durabilities on the hammer to do so, but this will gain you with you more material, more ores. So if you want more ore, more yield of your ores, especially the copper and tin, since this is Bronze Age, you can smash them to get more. But now that we have the stud grinder, we have something different now. Let's place it down, wait it to connect, and if we place our ore here, it's gonna start being processed, and as if it have the exhaustion. So let's quickly change this. Now I gain the crushed version of it, so I don't need to expand my hammer anymore to get more. And the study grinder, as you can just see, can also give you byproducts like the pulverizer. But the difference, as you just can see, is that different from the pulverizer and the macerator, electric macerator, I only get half of it. Instead of getting 2 crushed, I gain just 1. And the chance of the byproduct is very low. Actually, this was very lucky because I only have 5% of getting this. So back to it. We have the boiler. We have the steam smelter to make more bronze to us, and we have the study grinder to increase the yield of all our ores, and also maybe gain some byproducts like this nickel dust. This one is a tricky one and is required to advance to some machines of the electric age. But maybe you'll be saying, but if you're not lucky and I did not find a diamond, well then you can make the artificial diamond, aka industrial diamond. For that, just take your coal, And I also skipped some information as well. Oh gosh. What is happening to me? I'll show you the mortar, but there is a better version of mortar. It is the iron mortar. Just take 5 smooth stone and 2 iron ingots. The heck?